Through recent research, I've discovered that in order to achieve fluency when reading, students must gain automatic recall of words which occur frequently within a text. There are approximately 220 of these high-frequency words, and if students are able to automatically recall these words upon sight, this enables them to read approximately 50 to 75% of words in juvenile texts. To learn these words, students need to make a connection between the symbolic representation of the word and how this representation is pronounced. Blind students already have high-frequency word flashcards, yet my design incorporates an audio device so that students, either blind or visually impaired or not, can practice on their own away from teachers' aides and other assisters to help them gain autonomy over the learning experience. Other than your regular craft equipment, such as rulers, scissors, glues, pencils, we also have the 3 words that the flashcards will concentrate on, so read, would and always. I'll use these to trace onto the card. So the card has to be thick enough to provide stability for the flashcards, yet thin enough so that if you're manufacturing for the classroom, the braille embosser can emboss the words. We're also using some touch paint, which is paint you get just from the craft shop, and it dries hard, protruding out of the paper. And we'll also be using a recording and playback sound device, which is similar to one that you'd find in an audio greeting card. Each flashcard will require 2 rectangular pieces of card, the front piece being 15 by 10 centimetres and the back rectangular piece being 18 by 13 centimetres, allowing it to fold over and connect with the front card, protecting the audio device within. Having selected the high-frequency words and finding their corresponding contracted braille representations, I've traced these onto the card to ensure that no mistakes are made when using the touch paint. Because I couldn't access a braille embosser, I'm using the touch paint to dot the braille myself. This paint, which I got from a craft shop for about $4, dries solid within 12 hours and is appropriate to use for students who may need to feel the formation of the letters in order to read them. With the pronunciation of the words recorded on the audio device, we used adhesive foam to attach it to the back cover of the flashcard. We glued both front and back sides of the flashcard together, sealing the space in between to protect the audio device. So this is the end product of my science and technology design project. This is the high frequency word audio flashcard for the blind and visually impaired. So it contains my makeshift contracted braille for the blind, also has raised words for the more tactile learners, and on the back we have the audio device attached and a button-like object on the side which activates the audio device. So if I was to manufacture this product for the classroom, I would of course use a real braille embosser, which would mean that the flashcards reached the government standards. I would also use a stronger adhesive, which would better protect the recording device inside. And I'd also include a press button, which also had play written in braille. So, although my product is certainly not able to be manufactured for the classroom as yet, it is more the idea which I've come up with, which I think is very important for teachers to use, for blind and visually impaired students, and also students that need a more tactile form of learning. So I think that I've been thinking like a scientist, which is hopefully what I'll convey to the students when I'm going to be a teacher.